Andrew, you spoke before about the importance of changing our filter on a regular basis, but how do we do that?
All right, well, first we need to identify the type of furnace you have and then the type of filter you have. So one thing we do as a company is we always put a filter outside of the furnace. Now, for presentation purposes, this is a little higher up, but normally the filter sits just to the right or left of the furnace. In this case, we're over here. So what we're going to want to do is pop this off. This is just a special cover just to protect the filter. And then we've got our filter here. So we want to first pull it out. Now this one here is relatively clean, and the first thing we want to comment on is the size. So unfortunately with manufacturers, they make bunch of different sizes. Now, we pretty much use 16 by 25 by 1, and that's the most common size you're going to find.
Standard is this?
You got it. So that's 16 this way, 25 here, and then 1 inch thick. And the airflow we always want point towards the furnace.
Oh, okay.
So that's another technique, and most of them will actually put it on there. Now, the one thing people sometimes forget to do is I write the date on it when I change the filter at my house and when I recommend a lot of clients to do.
Yes, which we have here.
You got it, okay? Because that's one thing you want to do because you tend to forget. How often did it change it? And I want people to get in the habit coming down here and just doing a little walkthrough, making sure it's okay. You have water that could be leaking, a dirty filter, could have a red light that's coming up from here. You want to make sure you're aware of this appliance. I want you to come down and love this thing like you love your stove.
Yes, so I know one of the things I've heard people ask too, you know, how much do we invest in our filter? Like, can I not just go to the store, get one off the shelf, and hope that it's going to do its job? You
could, pending you get the right size. So this is a filter that we as a company sell, but this is one you can also get anywhere, essentially. The biggest thing I want to stress is you want to get the right size for your furnace. So you want to ensure that you have taken the filter with you, and when you're going there, maybe buy 2 or 3 different types. Experiment, see which one works for you. The inexpensive ones are, great for filtering the air. The other ones are going to be if you're doing exotic cooking, you have a lot of people in the home, pets, smoking, you're going to want a higher filter, or if just general dust issues. So depending on the criteria of the home and what you ultimately want to establish, that's going to kind of regulate how much you want to spend. And please buy more than one. You're going to need it. Most clients will go and make one trip, stop and buy an $8 cappuccino, and then come home, buy a few filters.
So invest in their filters, because it's very important.
Huge.
For the home. So we popped this, we took this out, and then we put the new one in.
Now this one here essentially is our new one. So we're going to basically take it again. Now we're going to turn the arrow towards the furnace.
So they all come with this arrow, so it's going to show me which.
Now some of them don't, but most times they'll have it here, and if they don't have it here, you can always end up marking it on a different spot that's easier for you to see. So you're going to slide that right in. Simple as that. And then this guard, you're going to basically just pop it right into place.
Simple.
And you're done. Now, the one step we didn't do is write down the date, but that's one thing I want you to do as well, is make sure you're just writing down the date and make a habit, mark it on your calendar, and then once you get in the routine of it, that's fine. If you want to make a note on the ductwork here, get a little piece of paper and make a note there. Some clients like to do that. Great.
Well, thank you so much for helping me learn how to change the filter in my furnace, and I guess I have no excuse now but to keep doing it.
You got it.
Where can somebody go to get more information?
Visit us at 200 Queen Street North or check us out at hamco.ca.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tracy.